Am I the jerk? Here's how it works. Basically, you've thought to yourself, oh, man, was I the total jerk in this situation? And we roundtable it quick here on the Playhouse. Got 3 cases today. Amy, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Case 1 of 3 today. Am I the jerk? I am a pretty forgetful person. I'll admit that. So I often forget my leftovers in the work break room fridge, and I have never tended to anything I've left in there. I know eventually they smell or get moldy, so somebody must throw them away. Am I the jerk?
Yeah, kind of, because that's a mess that you're now creating for someone else to have to clean up after yourself. If you know you're not going to eat the leftovers, why even put it back in the fridge?
Accurate. I mean, if you put it in there, at least pretend like you're going to go get it eventually. Pretend.
I think this happens a lot at our workplace, so much so that we'll get emails that say, if you have something in the fridge, you have until 3 o'clock today to get it, or else everything's being thrown away.
I'd like to know, after that email's gone out, has there ever actually been somebody that's been like, oh, you know what, that pasta from 2 weeks ago, I better go grab that. I don't feel like that ever happens.
The other day, I was getting coffee and I noticed something in a container, and the container looked like a to-go container I have at home, and there was moldy food in it.
Uh-oh.
So then I went to ask the front desk if they maybe knew whose it was, but then I realized what was in the container could not have been mine.
What was it? I'm curious now.
It was peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, and
it
that's
was
not your jam?
well, I love peanut butter and jellies, but I don't make them at home. I do Uncrustables. So I don't even have jelly. I only have peanut butter.
Any appreciation for the fact that you said it was peanut butter and jelly, and I said that's not your jam? Nothing?
Yeah. I thought it was good. That's why I did say I do like it,
that
though.
That was for you see. Am I the jerk? Case 2 of 3. There's a guy who asked me out. The one reason, literally the only reason I said no, is because he's a bit shorter than I am, and it really weirded me out. Am I the jerk?
Yeah, because now what if this could be the love of your life, and now you're just judging him because you think he's too short? Give him a chance. Go out with him, and then if you just don't like him for his personality, that's okay.
I think I'm on the other side on this one. I don't think it's a jerk move. Yeah, I mean, if your initial response to somebody is that you're making an exception for something you find attractive, or you're not really like into them otherwise, like there's this thing that's going to bother you, I don't think you're doing either of you any favors to be like, well, let's see if I'm a better person than I think I am. Like, yeah.
But the fact she's saying he's shorter, so is it you're not interested in that? You don't like guys who are shorter, or like you just think you shouldn't?
I don't know. I mean, if you're attracted to him otherwise, maybe give it a go, but I just don't know. Well, I don't think you're a jerk if you don't.
The only reason she said no is because he was too short. I say give him a chance.
You know, if somebody wasn't into bald guys and some baldy like me came up to them, they're like, well, I've always been attracted to a thick head of hair. Why would you say yes to that? I mean, there's just things that you're attracted to and things that you're not attracted to.
I guess, but sometimes I think you can change your mind without even realizing it.
Maybe what if Steven wasn't into redheads?
I'd go crazy.
I'm just saying. And finally today, Am I the Jerk? Case 3 of 3. I went out to eat and have some drinks with a friend of mine this weekend, and I recognized our server immediately from social media. Even though I've never met her, I did know it was my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. I don't think she knew who I was. She didn't seem to, but we did intentionally rack up a massive tab and then stiff her completely. No tip at all, just because of who she was. Made me feel great because I know she hurt him and I was getting some sort of revenge on his behalf. I've never met her before. I just know her by reputation. She gave us perfectly good service, and then we gave her not a cent. Am I the jerk?
100%. She's doing her job, and then you stiffed her because she dated your boyfriend?
It's sad because, like, you're doing this. She has no idea. Like, assuming she had no idea who you are, like, it's just like, who are these bees that sat here and just didn't give me anything?
Yeah, and then I'm sure she's going to think about it like, what did I do wrong? What happened?
Kind of cold, kind of petty. And then I guess I don't know specifically what happened between those two, but here's another way to look at it. Had it never happened, you wouldn't have him.
That's true. That is a good way of looking at it. And it wasn't your place to then just, if you want to do something, I wouldn't do it while she's at work. She had no idea probably why even she got stiffed.
It's entirely, like, even I feel like if you'd gone home and told that same story to your boyfriend, he'd be like, so, I mean, she didn't know who you were, though.
Yeah.
So good for you.